get into fights on the bus, had to ride the bus to school, getting in fights on the bus, getting in trouble in school for talking too much, trying to skip class. So it's about that time I just kind of wowed out, and just really for no reason. I mean, I had everything at home that I needed. My dad was at home, had the support from him, had the love from him. And I even tell parents now, don't always blame yourselves for the decisions that your kids make, because I'm a perfect example that I had everything that I needed. I had no decision that I made as a teenager could I blame on something that I lacked, didn't have at home. I had it. So I started wilding out probably about the 8th grade, 7th to 8th grade, got kicked out, had to go back to my home school, which was a very, very bad school. And that was pretty much the turning point.
The turning point.
For me.
Yeah. You've been incarcerated?
Yes, ma'am.
Can we talk about that?
Sure.
For how long?
Almost 4 years, a little over 3.5 years.
And for what? What was it for?
I was convicted of 2 aggravated robberies with a deadly weapon.
A knife or?
Guns.
It was a gun. Just a little sidebar. Where'd you get the gun from? You don't have to name no names. You're trying to get nobody in trouble.
I'm not sure exactly. We had guns at that time because of all the things that at that time I was involved in gangs, drugs, selling drugs and different things like that. So
and were you living
all
at
had
home?
Guns. No, I wasn't.
Did your father know you had a gun?
No.
Did you have a gun when you was living in his house?
No. I was 17. By then I was just insane. Coming home whenever I wanted to, and then
coming to his house whenever you wanted to.
Yeah, to his house. Okay. I would come home. I was supposed to be home at 11 o'clock or midnight. I come home 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning.
And he'd answer the
door. and they put up with that for a while. And then one day I remember I came home. I remember this like it was yesterday. And I came home. I mean, my dad, the Incredible Hulk just came out of him. I mean, he literally grabbed me by my shirt with 2 hands, threw me up against the door, and said, if you're going to stay here, you got to abide by my rules, or you're going to have to get out. That day I called my sister and said, come get me. And I chose to leave.
Wow. So at this point, was your family involved in church?
Yes.
Did he get any sort of backlash from that?
Honestly, I've never had that conversation with him. I honestly never. I'm not sure.
A lot of times parents aren't on the same page when they tell one of their kids to get out. So he gave you the ultimatum. What did Mama say?
I remember my mom in the background just looking. I think my little sister was there too. A vivid picture.
So did things get worse by moving into your sister's house, or better?
Oh, they got worse. Remember now, I'm 17 years old. I don't have to tell anybody where I'm going. I don't have to be back in. I can do 17. Imagine a 17-year-old being able to do whatever.
Yeah.
Literally whatever.
Did you still check in with your parents? Call parents on Sunday.
My dad. I remember my dad came over a few times and just gave me some money just to see how I was doing and stuff like that. But
that was it.
Honestly, it wasn't even long.
What wasn't long? It
was before I actually went to jail.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't even long. That was probably that was December, and then that second semester I transferred schools, and that was January, February, March. 4 months later, I was incarcerated.
So 4 months later,
4 months after leaving my house, I was in jail.